Good morning, America. So Hillary Clinton just said this.
We have got to stop demonizing each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, I think most of that right now in our country's history is coming, from the right, coming from people who want to dominate. They want their point of view. We have got to stop with the finger pointing and the scapegoating.
Oh, really, Hillary? So how'd we get here?
Said, take a look at what happened.
Let's go on a walk down memory lane.
To just be grossly generalistic, you could put half of Trump's supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables. Racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic, you name it. Now some of those folks, they are irredeemable, but thankfully they are not America.
We have protesters taking up at their house. He's saying no peace, no sleep. No peace, no sleep. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
And they really want to say that it's the right that needs to turn the temperature down. They've been turning the temperature up for the last 10 years. And then check out this little super cut right here.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
Are they a threat to democracy? Yes. Are they going to take our rights away? Yes. Are they going to put people's lives in danger? Yes. Are they going to endanger the planet by not dealing with climate change? Yes. They're going to do all that.
Needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives. And unfortunately, there's plenty to go around.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country. Maybe there will be.
It's a danger. He's a genuine danger to American security.
What was outrageous 3 days ago is no longer on the front pages, even though it threatens the physical safety of so many people. I don't understand why it's so difficult for the press to have a consistent narrative about how dangerous Trump is.
President Biden has been clear-eyed about the threat that the former president represents to our democracy.
Trump is an existential threat to our democracy.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
This is what kicking the out of fascism looks like.
Comparing the tactics of Donald Trump to Mussolini and Hitler is a very legitimate thing.
We have a Timo Hitler in the White House right now.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
Take a look at what happened.
We do now live in a country that has an authoritarian leader in charge.
The American people will have to decide that they are the last in the line of defense against Donald Trump and American fascists.
You have to call a thing what it is and be definitional about it. The word MAGA doesn't mean anything other than if you go back, it's what fascists used to say.
You know who else gaslights like this? Narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths. It's like we Americans are in a toxic relationship with the Democratic Party, and they're utterly incapable of self-reflecting long enough to realize that they're the problem. I think it's pretty obvious at this point that they're never going to stop. They're gaslighting, they're lying. All of it is just going to continue. It is so entrenched in their psychology. And this is such a big reason that we need to make sure the Democratic power is kept at bay as long as possible. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that Gen Alpha is raised with morals, ethics, and the ability to, as I said, self-reflect. Because that inability causes these left-wing nut jobs to do terrible things and still tell themselves that they are the good guys. That's going to be it for this morning. Y'all have a good day. Hit that follow button. I'm trying to hit 1,000 by Halloween. Peace.